I know it is one dog. Come and get you another video, man. And listen, I got some very special news for y'all today, man, about this my player builder that I really studied overnight, and I just been arguing with a lot of people on Twitter, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, break this down and how it really is. So let's hop straight into it, man. And listen, I need y'all to help me out with this channel, man. Let's go and get this mug back active, because next gen is about to drop in the, you know what I'm saying, next few weeks. So listen, drop a like on this video right now. Just drop a like, man. Don't even sit there and be like that. Just go and drop a like, man, since I'm already dropping y'all with this knowledge. But let's get into it. All right, so as you can see, this build is 6'8", 225, 7'1" wingspan, and he's built. Now, I want you guys to understand something here. I'm not sure what position this is, but look at the stats as you can see. As you can see, these elite stats. Now, from my understanding, at this height and this position, this is the maximum potential that you can get as far as these stats, as you can see. So that's where the limitations come into play at. So for example, let's say I want to be a shooting guard, 6'7". I would pick that and they would show me all of the maximum potentials I can get. So when you're 6'8", and let's just say for the sake of, you know what I'm saying, just trying to figure out everything, that what was that noise? Oh, I'm tripping. That's my PS4 in the background. I'm sorry. But this is the maximum potential you can get, 6'8" shooting guard. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the exact position, but let's just say that. Okay, now look, this is what you can get at 6'8", which is, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, which is beyond me. This is what I have been waiting for the last 5 years. A 94 driving dunk at 6'8". You don't get no better than that. I can't complain, 2K. You gotta shake y'all hands. You gotta shake y'all hands. Real talk. And a 87 3-point, which is more than, you know what I'm saying, is better than what we've been getting in the last 5 years. And 93 defensive rebound, 89 offensive rebound, 90 plus block, 87 steal. These are the maximum attributes that you can get at this height, this position, this weight, and this wingspan. So with that being said, we no longer have preset pies determining, oh, this is where you're gonna be at to start off with. No, it's you pick your height, you pick your weight, you pick your wingspan, and there you go. Just like the old 2Ks. 2K, gotta dap you up. Gotta dap you up, because let me tell you something. I have been waiting for this for 5 years in 2K. And this is exactly how it is, how I'm finna explain it and break it down. W's in the chat if it is. If the only thing that's stopping us from being what we want to be is our height, if our height is going to determine like our attributes, salute. I gotta give y'all props when credit is due. If it's all we need is the height, that's all we gotta worry about limiting us. Shout out to y'all. Now, hopping straight into a little bit more important aspect what I really want to get into. Okay, so look, what I can get from this is, okay, now check this out. I'm not sure about these badge points and how they work this year. They might work a little different. I'm not sure, but they might work a little different. They might work a little different. I'm not sure. So let me man, before we even start hopping up into this, let me put myself maybe right here. Right here should be straight up. Let me see. Yeah, it'd be about right. So look, as you guys can see, the way they doing this player builder, just like I've said, you get all of your potentials. You get all your potentials right here. Your potentials of what you're gonna be. And the gray bars is the limit. You choose what you want to fill up. And the overall right here, you start at a 40 overall, I believe. So start at 41, 40 overall, whatever the case may be. Okay, so with that being said, the more stats you put up, the higher your overall goes, as you can see. See, look, he puts his overall up, puts his stats up, and the overall goes up. So it's not about how many badge points, well, not how many points I gotta distribute, is The more and more I go up, it's gonna take maybe 6 overall, maybe 7 overall, maybe 8 overall, maybe 9 overall, something like that. And as you can see, the more stuff he puts up, the higher the overall goes. So as you can see, look at this. I'm gonna say, for example, okay, he was at let's see, he was at a 58 overall to begin with. Now let's count how many overalls it goes up when he maxes his mid-range. So as you can see, when he maxed that mid-range, he went from a, let's see, okay, so when he was at a 58 overall, he went 59, 60, 61, 62. He went up 4 overalls when he maxed a stat. And just pay attention. Let's see if he'll do the same thing. Okay, so he maxed out the 3-point and it went up to 65. So let's see, where was he at? He's at 62. Yeah, he was at about 62. Yeah, that's about right. He's at about 62, and it went up 3 overalls. So it's not about how many BAS points you get or how many, you know what I'm saying, points you get to distribute. Your overall is gonna go up a certain numbers of overall when you upgrade this. So what I'm getting from this is that, man, like the badges, we're gonna get Hall of Fame in every single category. From what I can see, we're gonna get Hall of Fame in every single category, which is dope to me. It's very dope. But what's gonna limit us, in my opinion, was gonna like really make it hard. It ain't gonna make it hard, but it is gonna make it a little difficult to make an overpowered build, is the fact that you have your physicals. Your physicals, you have to put them up through the builder now. There is no, you know what I'm saying, no preset physicals. Now you have to put them up. So with that being said, it is going to be a little harder, but I give this player builder a W already because of the simple fact, as you upgrade your player, you see what badges you can get Hall of Fame, what badges you can get gold, what badges you can get silver. So this is by far a W, man, because look at this. You have the ability to create whatever you want to create. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to really worry about nothing like that. And then you can leave certain stats, you know what I'm saying, just blank if you would like. And I find that very dope. You know what I'm saying? Because a person like me, I'm leaving my post control at 25. I might even leave my standing dunk at 25. I don't need the standing dunk. I might just leave it at 25. If I'm open under the goal, I'm just gonna go up. Same thing with you know what I'm saying, the free throw, I might even leave that at 25. If the red is still like it was, I'm not gonna be playing red. Same thing with pass accuracy, I'll keep it at maybe 75. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, I might have to make it up a little bit higher because, you know, well, now that I think about it, you really want to. You really won't, because the dimer and the floor general can be gold, at least if you got a 71 pass accuracy. So, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely a big W. And as you guys can see, you know what I'm saying, just you upgrade your player. You have these certain amount. You got to 95 overall to upgrade your player. You upgrade it as much until it hits 95, and you choose to upgrade them how you want, just like we've been asking for on NBA 2K16 and 2K15. You put your bars wherever you wanted them to go. If you wanted 0 on your rebounding, you put 0 on your rebounding and put everything else up. And that's how, you know what I'm saying, that's how the best 2Ks 15 and 16 always went. You know what I'm saying? Well, 16 was the best, but 2K15 was the most fun. So as you can see, we finally have got what we've been asking for the last 5 years. And I don't think, you know what I'm saying, if this is how I'm describing it, 2K, never take this out again. Please. Don't take it out again. But this is possible, y'all. If you want to have a 95 3-point and a 90-something, see, with this, at first I thought, oh my goodness, we're limited again. But when he was first upgrading his player, as you can see, he could have went all the way up if he wanted to. He chose to stop it. He chose to stop his driving layup and driving dunk at a certain number on purpose. He chose to do that. He chose to do that. The game didn't stop him from doing that. He chose to limit his stuff right there. And so with that being said, you got to understand, man, hey, we got a W game this year because we can make a player that we want to make. See, he you know what I'm saying, this is what he would want to do. Person like me, I'm finna max all that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, guys, they have laid us the blueprint, and you know what I'm saying, we just gotta do what we got to do. But this is the My Player Builder broken down. So for all you, so y'all can already be prepared, I'm just gonna break it down to y'all one more time. No more pie charts. You pick your height, you pick your position, you pick your wingspan and your weight, and that is gonna determine the maximum amount of stats you can get. Now you go into the builder, and there you have it. You got until 95 overall, so you pick and choose on what you want to put up. Some stuff, for example, you max out your 3-point, it might take up 4 or 5 overall. Now, you see what I'm saying? So your 41 overall is gonna take it up to 46, 45. That's where your limitations come in, where you gotta pick and choose what stats you want to go up. Now, do you see what I'm saying? There you go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it right then and there. And yeah, that's pretty much it with this builder, man. It's right here in front of us. And you know, we get Hall of Fame every single category. If we got enough badge points for it, obviously, like you gotta have at least 4, I believe, to get Hall of Fame. And so, as you guys can see, we're gonna get Hall of Fame in every category. There is none limiting us, and I'm telling y'all, if this is how I think it is and how I'm saying it is, it's a wrap. Cause look at this. You keep putting it up as you go. You see what badges you can unlock Hall of Fame. If you got enough badge points, just keep that in mind. And you know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. I honestly, man, I gotta give 2K their props. I do. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go crazy. I'm finna go crazy. You feel me? But listen, guys, this is, you know what I'm saying? This is the My Player Builder breakdown. You know what I'm saying? The insights on it, all this is, I have broken it down. This is it. This is the best explanation. This is it, y'all. This is it. It ain't no other way to explain it. This is it. Just like 2K16, 15. If you guys found this video helpful and it really sounds legit to y'all and it actually makes sense to y'all, because I know what it is. If y'all found it helpful, man, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. Like this video, man. Help me, you know what I'm saying? Help this algorithm start to like your boy the Underdog. And we coming consistent all next gen, you know what I'm saying? All 2K21 long next gen, man. PS5, it's time to turn up. You know what I'm saying? But listen, we going for 100K this year. We going for 100K. If next gen is like I'm thinking it is, we going for 100K. We're gonna go for 100K and we gonna get there. We gonna get there, y'all mark my words. So you know what I'm saying? Like this video, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.